here. Broad ready, and the game.
Prepare to win that matters.
Steady hands there as he holds that one. Jams it on the boot now. Homsch claims the ball. He's able to thread a needle, and that kick comes out of the pack. Smith grabs that one. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 45 metres out. Well, for me, a few words come to mind for that kick, but none of them are allowed on here. What are your thoughts, Richard?
It's a mongrel kick.
It's not the score he was looking for. He's kicked it out on the full. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Patton lines it up. 30 metres from home. Not a bad idea to run around here and open the face. Just fell through. Goal. That's the first one of the game.
Patton may not be the first guy you'd follow into battle, but you're glad that he's on your team, that's for sure.
Approaching the goals now. He takes control of the loose ball, gains possession, boots it. Well, he gave it a shot. Gathered by Homsch. Oh, he's given that to an almighty thump. He sneaks away for an uncontested mark. Levick boots it out on the full, and the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. A chance to add one more to his tally. Greater Western Sydney by 8 points. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Gray is just such a great kick that he doesn't have to have many possessions to tear a side apart. Put the ball in his hands and he'll hit you lace out every time. The Giants have the edge over Port Adelaide in this match.
It's not the score. Homsch sends one up towards the wing. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Hartlett plays it on. Whitfield takes him down, but the kick is away. Moves it quickly by hand. Gray kicks. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Bo can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Jonas with a strong mark. Oh, you gotta love that. Smith onto the ball. Smith gains possession. Patton picks it up.
Tiziani, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this range. Well, if you could hand-pick a position, this is it, straight in front of the goals. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Hartlett with the mark. He plays on. Does well to keep it in play. Whitfield has an injury. I think the doctor will be taking a close look at that one. Puts boot to ball. And the mark will be paid.
Lobby has so much potential. He could just be anything. He gets it under pressure. He chooses to play it on. Sending it on its way. He grabs it. It's played on. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Homsch puts his boot on it.
Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Hits the running man. Scoops up the ball. Booted by Gray. The contest, no match for him. Tomlinson with a clinical drop punt. Got his eye on the ball all the way and took the mark well. Jams it on the boot. And the mark will be paid. Caniglio slams it on the boot. Border control will be keen to look at this trafficking. Johnson kicks it. Ebert takes it well. He decides to play on. Ebert sends one up towards the wing. Homsch with the mark. Boots it. A solid mark from Gray.
Gray is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. The ball is gathered. Good mark. He plays it on, sending it on its way.
Picked up by Ryder. The loose ball scooped up, moves it quickly by hand. Slams it on the boot. Wins the hard ball. Short boots it. Delidio with the catch. Low kick. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. A clean pickup. He grabs it on the run. De Boer has his head down now. Pick up by Westhoff. Hand passes. Handballs out into space. He takes control of the loose ball. Intercepted by Mumford. Caniglio gets it on the bounce. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Jonas passes. Ebert feeds it wide. Haynes from behind.
Haynes is a great mark on the lead, but he can sometimes get worked under the ball in the contest. If he can lift his overhead capability, he will be a star. Homsch charges in with the bump. Caniglio kicks it. Hopper drops the ball. He hand passes it. Sending it on its way. Has the mark all to himself.
Sends it on its way. Takes it well. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. He's a long way from home. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Tiziani with a pretty easy kick. Tiziani lets fly with a shot at goal. Tiziani just squeezes it over the line. A much-needed goal for the Giants. Rydick decisively. He's got the footy in his hands. Mumford looking to make them pay for that turnover. Ebert holds the ball, and that'll be a free kick for Ward. Ward puts it on the boot. Off hands. Nicely intercepted by Ryder. Has it now. Impey with a kick out of the pack. Strong mark. He's elected to play on. Goes short with a hand pass. These possessions just keep ticking over for Delidio. Kicks beyond the wing. Takes it well.
The Giants were dominating in the air, and the scoreboard reflects it. He gets it under pressure. He gets boot to the ball. He wins the contested mark. Scully kicks it. The mark will be paid. Really quick hands to get the ball out from that tackle. Sending it on its way. Tiziani is on the ground. He won't be coming back after that injury, that's for sure.
That's 3 in a row for the Giants. The Giants with the ascendancy over Port Adelaide, leading the match 22-0. Kicked by Nankervis. With the quick hands. Hopper returns it. Great, unable to hold on. Caniglio with the football. Chip kick along the wing. Homsch marks it. He plays on now. Gets boot to leather. Ward, the better man there.
Ward doesn't even break stride when gathering the loose ball. Just clean hands. He boots it. Caniglio really forced to earn that mark. Puts boot to ball. He takes a strong mark. He opts to play on. Sending it on its way. He claims the ball.
Shield kicks it. Solid catch. He wants to play on. Bumps the pigskin. The mark spoiled for Long. Booted by Gray. Caniglio marks. Kicks it. Ward couldn't hang on to that one.
Wines. He's got some good spoiling skills on him, but he just needs to apply it more often. He has to play on. Caniglio with the catch. He kicks the ball. Johnson with the catch.
Johnson takes a shot. The contest, no match for him. He's elected to play on. Levy with the torpedo. Hartlett soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses.
The Power have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. He kicks the ball. Ward catches it. He lays off the pass. Smith shoots for goal. GWS lead Port Adelaide.
He'll be disappointed with that effort. He's looking for options now. Plays on. Gray kicks it a long way. He gets above the crowd. 65 metres out. Great mark under pressure. Jonas opts to play on. Ward pummels him, but the kick gets away in time. Nice torpedo winds. Whack. Have that, mate. Collected by Tomlinson. He shows the quick hands. Gets his first possession of the match. Puts the head down as he runs in. Smith scores with a beautiful kick. Gets his first. And that puts them further in front. Rydick with the tap. The bouncing ball is controlled. Now we'll get a ball up. Mumford with the first touch. He picks up the loose ball. The loose ball picked up by Caniglio. He gets his hands on the footy. Impey with the football. With the ball now. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. The ball is on the ground and it's picked up by Scully. Hand passes. The ball is smothered. Patton gets it on the bounce. Drifts wide to go through for a behind. Greater Western Sydney just can't nail a goal. I would have expected him to nail that. And the ball goes over the boundary line. A lot of jostling as the boundary umpire puts the ball back into play. Caniglio comes away with the ball. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing.
Mumford has such great hands. He always gives his team first touch and he seems to always know who's in the best position to receive those clever touches. It's tapped down nicely. Puts boot to ball. The ball is out of bounds.
Rydick without a touch. The clearance by Mumford. He gains possession. Scully all by himself. Scully will take the free. Opportunity now for Scully. He's a long way from home, but he's a chance. All eyes are watching. Scully gets the goal from a long way out. Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball. Rydick knocks it down the field. Mumford kicks it. Greater Western Sydney leading by 36 as we go to the break.
GWS have definitely come to play. They are looking very confident leading into the first break.
Let's get back to the action.
If you aren't going all the way, why go at all?
Rydick, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. Solid catch. He chooses to play on. Wilson on the ball at the moment. He picks up the loose ball. He gathers the loose ball. Gets a handball away towards the man on the run. He gets tackled as he hands it off. Smith has the chance to add one more to his tally. Greater Western Sydney have scored the last 6 goals. The Giants by 7 goals. Ward takes advantage. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Rydick with the kick. Hartlett again, Richard.
He is using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Gray kicking the skin off that one. He grabs it on the run. Handballs from the tackle. The balls come out of the pack like a chocolate bar from a slot machine. Tiziani. Delusions of grandeur. Jonas with the torpedo. Nice hands. He opts to play on. Scoops up the bouncing ball. And that ball is out of bounds. The Rucks are going at it. Big leap. Shield gets it on the bounce. Gets the ball free. Mumford with a daisy cutter. Nice contested mark by Whitfield. Handballs out into space. Intercept by Homsch. Boots it. Caniglio has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark.
GWS could bypassing their forward targets and having shots on the run with very few marks inside forward 50. Whitfield with the shot. Smith with real good use of the body.
45 metres out. Smith pulls the trigger with the ball sailing for goal. Great choosing to play on. Choose to kick it. A great effort. He's elected to play on. He gets above the crowd.
Haynes kicks it. Caniglio with an easy mark.
He handballs it. Nice one too. Whitfield throws the ball. Free kick. He wants to play on. Choose to kick it. Over the top of the pack. Whitfield kicks hard along the boundary line. A solid mark from Johnson.
Johnson, he's just an absolute superstar when it comes to marking. He boots it. Hartlett with good strong hands. He chooses to play it on.
Ward beats the hand pass out. He doesn't seem to be suffering from insanity. In fact, he seems to be enjoying every minute of this. Whitfield claims the ball. Puts boot to ball. Smith sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Smith with a chance if he keeps a cool head. 50 metres out. The ball is thumped towards goal by Smith. Football is not and never has claimed to be a fair game. Greater Western Sydney beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 43-0. Disappointing kick there. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Smith a long way out. Stabs the ball. Gray claims the ball.
Gray has his feet firmly on the ground and is just a great leader around the club. He chooses to play it on. He slams that on the boot. Great move to be able to work into an uncontested position. He marks the ball.
Homsch choosing to play on. Sends the Sharon on its way. An easy interception for Mumford. Slips the handball to Tomlinson. He takes control of the loose ball with the ball now. He runs for home. The umpire allows play to continue. Johnson did well then. He sinks his first goal. The ball has been bounced. Rydek wins the tap. Terrible timing by Mumford. There'll be a ball.
He knocks it down. Caniglio scoops it up, dishes it off to the running player. Tomlinson dodging just for the fun of it. He grabs it. Deledio getting into position for the kick. Deledio kicks for goal. His approach looks good. It's through for a point.
Greater Western Sydney starting to exert some dominance over Port Adelaide with the lead of 50-0. It's not the score he was looking for. Haynes swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Whitfield boots it. An easy grab for Johnson. Pushes in the back like an old lady poking her umbrella in a wasp's nest. Works it across the ground. And the mark will be played. He opts to play on. A taunt from Jonas. He wins the contest. Good drop punt by Cheel. The mark is taken by Homsch. Kicks it. No contest for that mark. Ebert plays on. Choose to kick it. Haynes got under it.
Haynes is a decent mark, although he really needs to work on his marking contests because he just isn't making an impression there. He hand passes it. He cuts the ball off. He gets boot to the ball. He grabs it. Young lines up. He opts to play on. It comes off the side of the boot. Caniglio takes the opportunity. Even under extreme pressure, he's got the handball out. Mumford with a strong mark.
Sends it on its way. Takes it well.
Boat always has the ball on a string. He opts to play on. He slams that on the boot. Tomlinson gets the catch.
Gets boot to high. Catch by Shield. Kicks. Tiziani soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. Into the path of Johnson. Wins the hard ball. Omsch wants to play on. Omsch kicks hard along the boundary line. Snatches at it and drops it. He's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. One down by Ryder. Collected by Tartlett. Collected by Ward. Intercept by Omsch. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. He but comes in like a wrecking ball. He gets his hands on the footy. Lovely hand pass. Hits the man. He boots it from the pack. Takes that one strongly. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Finding the running player. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. He doesn't seem to be suffering from insanity. In fact, he seems to be enjoying every minute of this. A favourable bounce. Gets boot to high. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Chip kick along the wing. Almost a touch of synchronised swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Impey choosing to play on. Kept alive under pressure. What was the intention of that kick, Richard?
He might as well have just dropped the ball on the ground, Dennis.
Concentration comes out of a combination of confidence and hunger. So they tell him 65 metres out. Nan Curtis on a 30-degree angle right here. No more time. Play on's the call. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Short is streaming past and gets the footy. He's really a ball magnet. Nan Curtis lines it up. A pretty safe bet from this position. Johnson gets the mark without contest. Well, you've got to move faster than that. That's holding the ball. Omsch decides to play on. Well, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Haynes needs to do a little bit more work on his jumping. He can get some good height, but it's the timing that's not quite there. He decides to play it on. Hartlett kicks it. That's a nice, strong mark.
He decides to play on. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. He plays on now. Mumford has it. Bumps the pigskin. Takes that one strongly. Shield slams it on the boot, and the mark will be paid. Gets boot to high. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Kicked by Jonas. Ward marks it.
Ward would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. He's the type of player every coach loves to have in his side. He slams that on the boot. Mumford takes the mark. Mumford goes for goal. The ball's travelling. Jeez, poor kicking. The Giants manages to get another behind.
Disappointing kick there. He spears the ball. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Smith with the shot. Score for the Giants. Smith gets number 3. More bounce than a dodgy chip. Ryder directs it down. Tiziani gets the ball. Don't know how he managed to get that out of the pack. Mumford pummels him, but the kick gets away in time. Hand passes. He's racking up possessions. Wines slams it on the boot. Wilson has a great set of hands. Fantastic mark. Gets boot to leather. Well, it's half time. What have you got to say, Richo?
Part of the reason why GWS, it's a really even, strong squad at half-time. Port Adelaide are tired and the competitive edge isn't there.
Let's go to the stats sheet now and see how the players perform.
Both teams near equal in terms of kicking stats. The Giants with 82 and the Power with 75. It doesn't get much closer than that. Both teams are sitting fairly even on the board in marking contests.
Much appreciated, Richo. It's half-time, which means everyone gets a break, even me. Young.
They struggled throughout the first half, but there's still a half a game to go.
Jonas swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Tomlinson wants to play on. Hands like dinner plates. Trims the grass with that one. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Kicks it across the ground. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Letty opts to play on. He has a mighty kick at the footy. Shield marks.
Shield is really starting to get into the right positions on the ground. He boots it. Whitfield with real good use of the body. He slams that on the boot. Johnson with the ball. He slams that on the boot. The mark will be paid.
Jonas sends one up towards the wing. Caught. Jams it on the boot. Ryder controls. Penetrating hand pass. He's heading for home. Gray kicks it. Tomlinson got under it. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. He gives the ball away. A taunt from Wingard. Taken by Scully.
Scully, he's not the biggest threat on the field, but he can make his opponent accountable, and he requires a watchful eye at times. Puts boot to ball. Mumford picks up the loose ball. He gains possession, takes possession. He slams that on the boot. That's a mark.
Nankervis lines it up. Testing shot outside the 50. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Omsch cops it from behind. Kicks it. Smith couldn't hang on to that one.
He mightn't be taking them often himself, but he's always getting a fist in the way of the opposition. Really solid use of the body to outmark his opponent. Lob, puts his boot on it. The mark will be paid. He doesn't want to take too long lining this shot up.
Mumford with the shot. Hasn't got the carry. I can't believe it carried the distance. That's a great goal. Greater Western Sydney lead the Power 63-0. That replay shows just how good that goal was. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Ryder got a fist on it, takes possession. Nankervis kicks it straight over the boundary line. The ball crosses the line. Keeps it close to the ground. Gray collects it, gets a handball away. Handball finds Young. A lot of possessions for him. And that was strange. He's misjudged the boundary line there. The ball is in the air. Mumford with the mighty fist. Wines puts his head down and runs in. The spilled ball is collected. That's one area of his game that does need improvement.
Davis has a deadly kick. He can pinpoint his man almost every time. Ward catches it. He kicks the ball. That's a mark. What are you doing, son? Ward gets the ball. He's blocked it. He lays off the pass. Monfries with the kick. Kelly with a strong mark.
Bumps the pigskin. He wins the contest. Shaw kicks. Boak takes the mark. He's elected to play on. Boak throws the ball. Free kick. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Wines wants to play on. Simply outplayed the opposition there. Caniglio puts it on the boot. He gets above the crowd.
Look, the power haven't been able to set up many shots at goal, but I'm not sure that's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way. He gets it under pressure.
Kicks it. Short running to catch that one. Bonfries has caught him for holding the ball. Look at the concentration on his face as he lines up for the goal. He'll need his Saturday or Sunday best from here. Strong mark. Wingard taking aim. 30 metres from home. A 45-degree angle for this kick. Going for goal number 1. Chalked up a goal for Kapow. Kicks the goal. That'll be a team lifter. Umpire bounces the ball. Clean tap by Grider. Has it now. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Mumford with first hands to the ball. The ball is socket. Handball finds Shield. He gets tackled as he hands it off. He's heading for home. Solid catch. Impey kicking the skin off that one. No contest for that mark. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. 65 metres out. Now this shouldn't be too hard for Nankervis. 25 metres out. Wingard will be praying he doesn't stuff this one up. The Power have scored the last 2 goals. Some nice goals, but it won't make much difference at the end of the day. Rydick has the ball. She's running hot, Richo.
He is using the ball superbly, Dennis.
Strong mark. Gets boot to leather. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark. Sends it on its way. Kelly will take the free. Sends the Sharon on its way. Caught. Shield wants to play on. With the ball now. Hits the running man. A clean pickup. Levy pummels in. Smith tries his luck with a shot at goal. Score for the Giants. That's number 4. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Rydick punches it, takes control of the bouncing ball. Wines throws it, clear as day. Chips it down towards half forward. Caught by Ryder. Jams it on the boot now. Great mark under pressure. Kicks hurriedly. Takes that one strongly. Chips it down towards half forward. Manages to keep the ball alive. He's heading for home. Hand passes. Well, yes, he is a bully, but he's not a mean bully. He's more a teacher, the kind of guy who'd take your lunch money and invest it for you. Sweeping handball. Casanova would have been jealous of that pickup. The spiralling torpedo from Impey. A mark by Wingard. Let's have the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. 50 metres from home. He's on a 30-degree angle. Is it high enough, long enough, straight enough? You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Bounce goes the ball. Hit by Ryder. Ebert gets the ball. The ball came out of the pack like a wet salmon. Nankervis has to get this goal. Tantalizingly close, but mine. You've heard the expression shooting fish in a barrel. Well, this is shooting fish in a fish market. Disappointing kick there. Tomlinson looking a real threat out there when he pulls in contested marks like that one. Sends it on its way. Hands like dinner plates.
Caniglio can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. Ward takes a contested mark. He slams that on the boot. He takes a strong mark. Lob boots it. He marks the ball.
Smith just gauging which way that wind is blowing. 40 metres out. Smith hammers the ball for goal. A great effort. Craig missed the kick altogether. He wins the contest. Bad disposal. And the mark will be paid.
Gray is just a real slippery customer if you give him any space. That's a mark. He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice strong mark. He's kicked it out on the full and the ball crosses over the boundary.
Kick by Davis. Great mark. Looks like he panicked there. Caught. Jams it on the boot. And the mark will be paid. Ebert decides to play on. Xnathanx. Again Richard. Approaching the goals now. Dixon takes it well. As cool as a prize marrow as he lines up for this shot. 15 metres out. We're perilously close to having the floodgates open. It's a bad feeling. This goal is vital. More bounce than a dodgy check. Ryder gets the tap. With the ball now. Xnathanx shoots. Wilson claims it. Looks like he panicked there. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. Davis will get the free. Sends it on its way. Long. Marks it.
GWS haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of Port Adelaide. Boat with a strong mark. He gets boot to the ball.
Gathers the ball. Passed by Wingard. Who was that to? Shaw throws it. Clear as day. Pollock winds it up. 60 metres out. 60 metres out. Pollock shoots for goal. Kicks hurriedly. Davis gives the ball to the man on the run. Squeezes out a handball. Gains possession. He's got the footy in his hands. Tomlinson is an absolute ball magnet. Whitfield catches it. Gets boot to high. A mark by Ward.
The Giants are having shots for goal on the run rather than looking to hit targets inside 50. And why shouldn't they when they have so many quality kicks in the team? Homsch has the football. Ebert plays it off to the man on the run.
Wilson is getting the ball again and again. Handballs from the tackle. Chips it down towards half forward. Solid catch. Takes his time as he lines up for goal. It's okay to have butterflies. Just get them in flying formation. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Gathers the ball. That was an easy shot, but just behind for Xnathanx. Fair to say that'll have little impact on the scoreboard. Disappointing kick there. Great mark under pressure. Only a matter of time now. He has to play on now. Great mark. Homsch wastes no time and bangs it forward. Wilson, the better man there. That was an interesting term right there. Your thoughts, Richo?
If the Giants can maintain their structures and continue playing on their terms, then this game is a foregone conclusion. So it's just about the last roll of the dice if Port Adelaide contend to make any inroads to this deficit.
What do this... The players are starting to feel the strain of the first three quarters now.
You and your opponent want the same thing. The only thing that matters is who works the hardest for it.
Vogt lays it off to the running man. He has a mighty kick of the footy. A good mark under the circumstances. Dixon getting into position for the kick. Dixon steers the ball towards goal. That's 3 in a row for the Power. The margin a big one, but plenty of time to play. Rydick with the tap. Bump by Tomlinson. Approaching the goals now. Ball over the boundary line. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. The ruckman jostle for position. Rydick outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Young handball short. Wines puts his head down and runs in. That's 4 in a row for the Power. A big margin, but lots of time left. The rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The ball bouncing well. Rydick hits it with the ball now. They've conceded possession. Chips it down towards half forward. Dixon with the catch. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Look at the concentration on his... kick has covered a very long distance.
The GWS big men are not pulling down many marks inside the 50, with most of the Giants' scoring opportunities coming from shots on the run. He slams that on the boot. Mumford catches it.
Testing shot outside the 50. Almost in the bag from this position, you would think. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Lobs the pass. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. There's a dainty kick. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball.
The umpire will ball it up. It's tapped down nicely. Young needs to get this, otherwise it's going to be harder and harder for them to come back. GWS trail.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. Rydick with the hit. Tomlinson with the football. Now we'll get a ball up. Knocks it down in front. He controls the bouncing ball. Unfortunately, placed ball finds its way into the opposition's grasp. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Wins the hard ball.
GWS have just been so dominant in the marking contest, and it's given them the perfect platform to kick a winning score. Shield kicks it. Hartlett with the catch. He handballs it. Whitfield collects it. He gets boot to the ball. Puts boot to ball.
Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Vogt picks up the loose ball. Great onto the ball. Going for goal number 1. Monfries didn't see that one coming. Very quiet by his standards. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. That's a very well executed goal. That's 5 in a row for Port Adelaide. This game can still go either way.
Monfries really wears his heart on his sleeve.
Punch by Ryder. Tomlinson bumps. Vogt swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. Just in time with that kick. Bounces favourably for Young. Pollock gets the ball. Puts boot to ball. Caught. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Going for goal number 1. Vogt watching, waiting, opening. Nankervis for the kick and goal. The Power are on the ropes right now. Disappointing kick there.
The Giants have been taking the time to size up the right option at the right time, so they haven't been hurt on the turnover, and that's why they're on track to win this match. Shield just wanted it more then. He kicks the ball. Ward with the catch. He gets boot to the ball. That's a mark.
He's elected to play on. Was that a throw? I think it was. He opts to play on. Jams it on the boot. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Has he? Yes, he's paid it.
When you look at the set shots at goal, there just aren't enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to mark. But the Power forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Nankervis lining up with the goals. Nankervis goes for home. It's in the air and it's gone through for a behind.
Disappointing kick there. Strong mark. Scully sends one up towards the wing. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Simply outplayed the opposition there. De Boer has a shot. It's a question of accuracy. De Boer aiming for the goals, and they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. The umpire has bounced the ball. Rydick punches, gains possession, goes short with a hand pass. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. The big kick for goal goes straight through. The Power players with massive smiles on their faces now. They needed that. The ruckman conscious of where their teammates are. They wait for the bounce. Rydick punches it. Tomlinson did not ease up. Penetrating hand pass. Approaching the goals now. Nankervis shoots for goal. What a great goal by Nankervis. But Adelaide won't be so desperate after that goal. Here's the bounce. Rydick outstretches his opponent to win the ruck. Dixon takes the mark. Going for goal number 3. That's got to hurt it. Just missed. Port Adelaide trailing by less than 2 goals. They're still in this. It's not the score he was looking for.
Davis can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. Haynes slams the ball to his boot. Sending it on its way, the mark will be paid.
Kicked by Shield. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Ward takes he lays it on the boot for a giant kick. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Looks like he panicked there. Strong mark. Caniglio taking aim. Choose to kick it. Well, he gave it a shot. Hartlett gathers it. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. He's running hot, Richard.
He seems to always be in the contest, Dennis.
That ball is becoming a yo-yo for him. It keeps coming back. Umpire bounces the ball. Rydick nicely outclassing Mumford. Wines kicks from the pack. Interception. Dixon handballs it. He gets another possession. He's got the head down as he charges home for goal. The Power trailing by less than 2 goals.
Port Adelaide have been really predictable out there. They need to mix it up, break the line, start taking more of a chance, or this game will be lost.
Jonas lobs the pass. Rydick has his head down now. He's got the football now. Has it now. Davis has seen plenty of the footy. Umpire not having a bar of that and signalling for a ball up. Mumford gets onto the ball. He runs for home. And the ball goes over the boundary line. The ruckmen battle it out. Mumford punches it. Scoops up the bouncing ball. That shot wasn't meant to hit the fan. And the ball goes over the boundary line, close to goal. Davis slams it on the boot. Marked by Gray. Haynes gets a free kick after throwing the ball. The umpire telling him to play on now. Solid as a rock, and he comes away with a lovely contested mark. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. Nice drop punt. Wood with the catch.
It's clear that the Giants have been practicing their marks during the week. They've racked up plenty of catches, contested or not, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Lob kicks the ball. Good mark. He kicks the ball. Smith with a strong mark. Jonas cuts off the ball. He takes possession. Lobby with a terrible kick. Strong mark there.
Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Anything that goes that far needs a stewardess. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Dixon going for number 3. Port Adelaide add 1 to their tally. What a timely goal. The Power have scored the last 2 goals. It's a race against the clock now.
Port Adelaide have just been poor at reading the ball off the packs. They need to get back to basics and try and generate some forward run and carry.
Opportunity Port Montres. Going for goal number 3. It's going. The intensity is building as time to close the margin disappears. It's not the score he was looking for.
Davis is good, but he doesn't always find that best option while in congestion. Holett with the mark. Lining it up with the goal now. He gets boot to the ball. Young slams the ball to his boot.
25 metres out. The goal's right in front of Dixon. Dixon takes a shot at goal. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. Disappointing kick there. Needs someone to break hard. He's ready to bring it back into play. Scully gets the upper hand. Boots it. Kelly had no chance at that one. Does well to keep it in play. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. He has the ball. He's running in now. It goes out on the full. Devastating. The ball crosses the line. Shield clearing it out of defence. Short got under it. Slams it on the boot. Great mark.
Shield has no problems mopping up the loose ball. Mistakes are rare for him. Shaw picks it up. Boak intercepts the ball. He handballs it. Head down, going for goal. Dixon with the mark.
He's played on. Dixon. It's now a battle with the ticking fingers of the clock. That's one area of his game that does need improvement. Great mark over the pad. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Wingard. Short there to mop it up. Squeezes on a handball. Wood dodging for no reason at all. Trims the grass with that one. Delidio grabs that one. Sends the Sharon on its way. Caniglio over the top. Slams it on the boot. Oh, you can really tell he loves taking a contested mark.
Delidio can read the play really well. I think he's definitely on his way to becoming one of the best in the league.
That's one area of his game that does need improvement. My goodness, the wee ball has gone so high there'll be snow on that one when it comes down. Works it across the ground. Levy presents and takes the mark.
Robbie can be very consistent. He does still need to do some more work to make sure he brings his A game to every match. He boots it. Wines takes the mark. He slams that on the boot.
Caught by Dixon. It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He boots it. The ball's in the air. It looked impossible, but somehow he made it possible. Dixon, obviously not bothered by the pressure, sinks that needed goal. And that goal is right off the top shelf for him. Rydick with the mighty fist. Tomlinson gets the ball. Scoops up the ball. Oh, that's just giving the ball away. He grabs it on the run. Send the torp in, big fella. Kelly gets the upper hand. Boots it. Great mark. What an exciting match. So close. But in the end, it was Port Adelaide. What were your thoughts on the match, Richard?
Desperate and memorable individual acts at every contest really made this a classic match. Nothing much separating these teams at the end of the day.
Final scores are 37-32. It's all said and done, it's real and it's been fun. With me is Matthew Richardson.
Yes, thanks, Dan. An absolute pleasure to be here tonight for the big game.
Tonight's match between Port Adelaide and Carlton. The sound of the first bounce.